Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel PASS Bus. Now I'm taking class 10 topic which is trigonometry and I'm taking exercise 8.4. This is the last exercise and children find difficulty in this exercise. So I have taken few questions of this exercise in my previous video. You can watch my video. I'll send the link in the box, and here now as far as this question is concerned, I have just taken this question also. There is a video uploaded for this question. I am taking question number 4th and I'll be taking 5th as well. So here the 4th question, what is the question about? This is 1 plus sec a upon sec a is equal to sine square a upon 1 minus cos a. So in this way, there are 2-3 ways of solving the trigonometric identities. What we do, we start from left hand side and we reach to the right hand side. Clear? At times we start from right hand side, we reach to the left hand side, and in few questions we solve both the sides. So depends what kind of question we come across. Okay. So here I am taking left hand side. So in left hand side, what is the value of sec a? Sec a is the reciprocal of cos a. So these relationship between the trigonometric ratios we should be knowing. That is important to for the question. Otherwise we get stuck. So I am taking the LCM in numerator and denominator we have 1 upon cos a already. So just cancel it, and this is 1 plus cos a. This is our left hand side. Moving to the right hand side, now we cannot get the right hand side from here. So what we will do, we will now consider right hand side. So right hand side is, this is what? This is sine square a upon 1 minus cos a. So we have the identity. What was the identity? So this also we should have it in back of mind about the identity, so that you can write the identity and you can solve the related questions. So sine square a plus cos square a is equal to 1. This is identity. So sine square a is what? That is 1 minus cos square a. So I'll replace sine square a as 1 minus cos square a. So this is upon 1 minus cos a. So this becomes a square minus b square, that is a minus b. This is a minus b into a plus b upon 1 minus cos a. So you can see this is a common term, it gets cancelled. So here we have on the right and the left side we have the same expression, hence proved. So you can write hence proved. Correct? So you can see that how simple it gets. So the only thing is we should not get stuck. If it is not possible, we can take the other side and we'll solve it. Now I'll take question number, this is 5th part. Now what is 5th part is about? So we'll just see, this is part 5th. Okay, so here, okay, so just see, 5th part is, this is cos a minus sin a plus 1. Okay, I'll just bring it down. This is cos of a minus sin a plus 1 upon cos a plus sin a minus 1. We have to prove that this is equal to cosecant a plus cot a. Clear? So, the number of things we have to keep it in mind to solve the identity. Cosecant, and this is cotangent, whereas this is cos and sin. So, first thing is we have to bring it in the form of this expression. So, what we will do, we'll divide numerator and denominator by what? We'll divide it by sin a. So that we get, here I'll get cot, here I'll get cosecant. So we are dividing, so you are dividing by you are dividing by sin a. So here this is sin a, this is minus 1 plus 1 upon sin a, and in denominator also we'll have the same expression. It means we are dividing with the same term. This is 1 minus 1 upon sin a. So this becomes what? This becomes cotangent a minus 1 plus cosecant a upon, we get this as cot A plus 1 minus cosecant A. Now what is next? We'll just keep this thing together. So this is here, we'll just keep them together. Okay, so what are we going to do? Okay, one thing should keep in mind what we have to prove. Okay, so we'll just solve it first. The proof was, because that is how do we know. So we have to prove cosecant A plus cot A on the right side. So this is the expression on the left side. So I'll just keep the thing together. This is cot A plus cosecant A minus 1 upon here. So now we'll just draw the line. This is cotangent A. So this becomes cot A minus cosecant A plus 1. So what is minus 1? You know, we need to remember the identity. Cosecant square A minus cot square A is equal to 1. Which identity I'm needing in the question. Okay? That is important. So we need to recall. So this is minus cosecant square A minus cot square A. So in denominator also, we could have put, but we will not be putting, because if you put in the denominator, then it is also going to be complicated. Now this is A square minus B square. So this, if you factorize, it becomes A plus B. So cot A plus cosecant A. एक term तो आपकी ये हो गई है ना. Second term is cosecant A plus cot A. And the second factor is cosecant A minus cot A. Fine, I'll just write it properly. This is, okay, just a minute. Because we'll apply the identity A square minus B square. So this is cosecant A minus cot A. Now here upon, this is cotangent A minus cosecant A plus 1. So if you see, your this term is common. This factor is common, the plus factor. So I'll just take it out, and if you recall, this was what the result is. है ना, इसका मतलब यही हमें चाहिए, बाकी चीज़ हमारी कैंसिल हो जाए तो बढ़िया ही है. 1 in the first term and minus of these two terms. So sign inside will change, cosecant A plus cot A, and in denominator this is cot A minus cosecant A plus 1. आप रीअरेंज भी कर सकते हैं. अगर देखें तो टर्म दोनों सेम ही हैं, बस ये 1 यहाँ लिखा हुआ है, कॉट है, तो उसको रीअरेंज कर सकते हैं. सो ये दोनों टर्म कैंसिल हो गई, एंड हैंस दिस इज प्रूव्ड. So hence the result, hence proved. Okay, so I hope you have understood these two questions. Okay, and I always tell my students, okay, so I hope you have understood these two questions. The questions are this 4th and 5th part. This is clear, 4th and 5th. So in my next video I'll be taking the other questions. But what you need to do, there is a summary in the end of the chapters. You must go through the summary. That is very, very important. It's like you are revising the whole chapter. This should be written in the notebook. So for now, that's all. And the other questions I'll take in my next video. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing. Thank you.